I will say this about season 8. I'm just on a tear. I have never been part of a season of the show when I found the judges' decision-making to be so incomprehensible. And I'm talking about the whole season. In fact, it was cut out of the show, of course. Well, I shouldn't say, of course, I wanted it to be in, but there was one challenge, and it wasn't very far into the season. It may have been challenge 3 or 4, when I went to the designer's lounge after the decisions had been made, and we knew who had won and who was out, and I just said to all the designers, I said, all I can tell you is that this is a bunch of crack-smoking judges. And in all seriousness about it, it handicaps me in the workroom because I see part of my responsibility to the designers to be able to anticipate what Heidi and Nina and Michael will probably say about their work this season. Who knew? Who knew? And of course, the end, I mean, it was, and I will say though, I have to give Heidi credit here, and I have to also tell you, in all honesty, I have not seen the last 4 episodes of the show. I don't receive DVDs, and I was traveling a lot this fall, and the hotels I was staying in didn't have Lifetime. And can I? You know, I should ask you all this. Can I go online and see it? Maybe I can. Okay. So, but I of course know what happens, and I was telling Bud this earlier. Heidi came to me during the judges' deliberation for the finale, and I have to say, I was truly incredulous about how this judging was going, and I was miffed. So I wasn't exactly user-friendly with dear, lovely, adorable Heidi. So when she came to me, and I sit behind the crew, the camera crew, in the literal and metaphorical dark, and Heidi stopped the deliberation, came over to me, and she asked, who do you want to have win? And I said, well, why do you care? I'm not a judge. She said, no, who do you want to have win? And I said, well, Mondo, of course. I mean, of course. So she said, well, so do I. She said, I need your help with Nina and Michael. So I said, oh no, they're gonna get really annoyed with me if I go with you and start to talk to them. This will not be pretty, for me. So I followed Heidi, and she held my hand for 10 minutes while I tried to make a case with Nina and Michael while they were looking at me like, die, scum, die. And I have to add that the crack smoker remark that I made a moment ago, I had said that to a journalist at the Los Angeles Times, and she printed it. And Heidi was very unhappy about it, I'd heard. And I wanted to say, Heidi, come on, you're not really smoking crack, or are you? I found her objection to be so surprising. So when she walked me back to my seat in the dark, she had my arm and she whispered in my ears, so am I no longer a crack smoker? I said, no, you're not, but unfortunately you passed your pipe to Nina and Michael. Now they have a double dose. Completely crazy outcome. I'm happy for Gretchen, but...